Welcome along to Italy, and welcome along to Imola. Just outside Bologna in northern Italy, Imola hosts the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, named after the region it sits in. Surrounded by woodland, this iconic track is rich with Formula One history and the legends of those who raced here.
Red Bull have outscored their rivals to be at the top of the constructors' table right now. But all the teams are fighting hard, and there's everything to play for.
There's nothing like a race weekend in Formula One. The crowd are on their feet in anticipation of this, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Away we go. A really good qualifying session for Teo Porcher, a terrible qualifying session for George Russell coming from P13 and P2 as my PC continues to wake up a little bit here. So, medium hard for Teo Porcher. We're going to go with an aggressive soft hard strategy for George Russell. Wondering where the George Russell Bowl is, but yeah, I'll have to make the most of it today.
The car's coming together right there. A bitter blow too for more than one driver from the pack.
Not bad. Not bad from at all from Mr. George Russell. On to the hard compound rubber. Going to the end of this Grand Prix. It's going to be the struggle part of the race for him now, although we will come out with some clean air, so not all too bad for him. However, with Teo Porcher, we are sort of keeping Piastri at arm's distance. Might be able to come up with something here before this next pit stop.
And there's the contact. I imagine their confidence will have taken a knock.
Well, don't think we're quite going to have anything for Piastri today, but P2 is on the cards. Great pit stop there from our boys on a hard compound rubber. Let's go to the end of this Grand Prix. So I fully assume that we will cycle out in P2, and George Russell has actually done really well with the undercut, and we've gone up to P5, which I think in the net is going to be about P2 or P3, or no, P3 or P4. We'll see, but it's looking good. There we go. So Zhou Guanyu finally comes in to concede the race lead. That will move ourselves up to P2, albeit Joe will be on the attack. Can we at least get ahead of him with George Russell? We can. Well, it's getting complicated, but we cycle out in P2 and P5. Not bad.
Oh no, that's not how to do it. And I wonder, could they have done anything about that?
Oh, you forgot to accelerate there, George.
He's got the win. And first place goes to Piastri.
And you can hear just how happy the crowd are for them too. They're on their feet.
The guy just wins. Can't help it. Oscar Piastri is your winner once again. For ourselves with Teo Porcher, P2. Like, we're first in class, but it's just not good enough for Porcher at the moment. Ocon will complete the podium. Antonelli comes oh so close to getting a podium here at his sort of home race. Zhou Guanyu ultimately was able to overtake him for P5, and George Russell recovers to get P6 after a P13 start. Gotta find the quality pace for George, but ultimately, not a terrible start to this episode.
We're here and the streets are abuzz at the Monaco Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
We are so back. P2 and P4, we finally had a good qualifying, and now it's time to put that to the test today in the race. Both guys provisionally are going to be on a one-stop strategy going medium on the hards, but I do think we'll probably wind up changing that up at some point in this Grand Prix. We have a chance to get back into this fight. Today's when we do it. I may come to regret this, but we're taking a chance here. I want to beat Piastri, and I want to beat him today. On to set of soft compound rubber. We are converting them from medium hards to medium soft. George Russell will be the first one to come in. Porcher will be coming in this time by. I can only imagine Red Bull will be reacting in a very similar manner. That's another good pit stop there for our boys in orange. Out of the pit lane now. Only P3 and P5. I can work with this.
Heading to Saint Devote. There, that's the moment of impact. And the car leaving a bit of paint on that barrier.
Worst case scenario. Gotta avoid off the strategy onto a set of medium compound rubber and a hold there for George Russell. Porcher will be coming in as well. I don't even want to see where we're going to cycle out. I can only hope that we will be in P2. Piastri will continue on a set of medium compound rubber. It looks like we're still going to be P2 and P3. That was a close one. Oh boy! On the one hand, we have ourselves a small tire advantage over Oscar Piastri, but now we have to bounce both of these guys wanting to win this Grand Prix and trying to beat Piastri. It's going to be a long run to the finish, about 30 or 29 laps. Oh, it's game on. Another one bites the dust.
Sick, for sake, man.
We drew all the way back to him. I don't think we're going to have enough time, though, unless he goes inside here. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, it would need to be a huge move here. I don't think he's going to get there in time. Ugh.
Just the perfect end to what has been a thrilling race.
Oh, that's fucking brutal. P2 and P3, but man, we had him. We drew all the way right back up to him. We just needed one more straightaway and we could have got him. Oh well, we finally had a good weekend as a team. Both cars did really well. Just got to get him in the next one, I guess.
A proud moment for a driver who fought so hard to earn their place up there.
It gets even better for the team with both drivers scoring a podium finish this weekend.
The drivers are ready and raring to go. It's the Canadian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Redemption time. P4 and P6 there, we have a brand new rear wing on the back of the car, and hopefully that will pay dividends here today. We have actually decided to split the strategy here. George Russell will be going the medium, soft, a very aggressive strategy, and then Teo Porcher will be going medium, hard. Overall, we got a spot there off the line with Porcher. Got to execute. Well, wouldn't you look at that, we've changed our minds. We've converted both of our guys to a medium hard race. Hopefully we can put this out there from our guys. It looks like 2.3 seconds should do just fine, should get us ahead out in front of Yuki Tsunoda, I would assume. Yes, perfect. All right, George Russell coming in this time by as well as Teo Porcher gets himself up to speed. Really good pit stop there, actually, for both of our guys. Hey, 2.1, and where are we going to come out? Right together, best buddies. All right, we go to the end. Just waiting on Piastri. Oh dear. Well, the silver arrows have collided and the golden horseshoe stuck up Oscar Piastri's ass just showed itself. He's going to come in and essentially get a free pit stop, I can only imagine, right? Right? Ah, that really blows. Where are we going to cycle out? What's the damage? P6 and P7. Ah, here we go again. So we're not in that big of a hole, but it's just annoying that we lost all the track position. We got to come from P6 and P7 now with worse tires compared to all of our competition. Go get him, boys.
Oh, and the car locks up. By that point, it was just too late.
Nice shortcut, George. And because of that, we lost DRS, and we're getting overtaken again. Oh, George. Oh, wow, he actually made the pass.
Let's get back in the rhythm now.
Holy micromanaging. Well, actually, we're going to go around the outside here. I think we will. Holy, where did we get that run from? All right.
And the winner today, it's Oscar Piastri.
A result like that absolutely speaks to all the hard work they've put into their career. Just phenomenal.
Oh, the guy just can't be beaten. And we keep beating ourselves. P3 for Teo Porcher. I just couldn't manage the ERS well enough. And then George Russell just faded. Just completely faded down there to P9 after that lockup.
Yeah.
A bit of a somber way to end this episode. Yeah, don't know what else to say.
Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
And that's it for this weekend's F1 action here in Montreal.